guys.
Hi, y'all.
I see Sherry, Lane, Darren, Butt Nuggets,
That would
Sheila,
be
Brett, right, and Peter and Kylie. Hello. Love ya. Tuning in from work. Miss you. Miss you too. How'd Jonas's test go? Hopefully you're not working too hard today. Well, what you been up to today, Wiley?
stealing tires and putting a truck together.
Like house tires or car tires?
House tires.
Tires to build the house.
Oh, yeah, no.
Hey, Carol, is it windy here? Yes, it's been very windy today. Not quite as much as it was yesterday. Last night, like, we were kind of, I don't know, worried that things are gonna blow away.
Yeah, it was getting
It was
for
so
a little
bad.
bit. Like as that cold front was moving in last night, man, it was bad.
Oh, Sheila says that the salve works good on her knees, but not on her shoulder. Dang it. Well,
At least it works somewhere.
Yeah. Like I said, it works for some people, it doesn't for others. It works for some things and not for other things and whatever, so.
She has a different kind of salve that's got like evening primrose or something
That
in
one
it.
had some in it, but it didn't have a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Trish. Did we say hi to Courtney?
Nope. Hi, Courtney.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol.
Hey, Brian. How's it going?
Hi, Brian.
Nana,
hello.
How's it going?
So, yeah, Uncle John couldn't get the tires off of that big box truck.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, they're brand new tires. They still have the little tits on them.
Really?
Brand new tires. And so he's got the crusher back there crushing all these vehicles. And so he was just going to let the crusher crush this truck that had these brand new tires on it because he couldn't get them off. Well, they was left-handed threads. So they couldn't get them off because they was turning them the wrong way.
So now we have a brand
I got them off, and I got a brand new set of tires for my trailer now.
Oh, you're such a smart guy. Let's see, Sherry. Yes, we are actually co-hosts of that event in May, so we will be there.
Yep. God willing, we'll definitely be there.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you need surgery, Sheila. I just went through that, and it wasn't too bad of an experience, but I didn't realize how much having surgery would affect our entire life.
You didn't do not disturb that, did you?
No, I didn't. Crud. You're supposed to have that stuff ready for me before you give me your phone.
Yes, Trish. Lily
before.
got her bedroom, and we have pretty much had to hog tie her in the house because she wants to be living in it.
The night it arrived, she's like, "Mom, look, this seat or this row of seats across the back is big enough for me to sleep on."
Yeah.
And she said, "Can I stay the night in here tonight?" And she said, oh, she's so excited. She's so excited. I hope you get to make it, Sherry. I know it's going to be a fun event.
We sure hope so, anyway.
Yeah. Wiley's been working on stealing tires today.
Yeah.
And, of course, he had permission to take them.
Yeah.
So don't take that the wrong way. Also, I've been doing taxes today, so that's not a lot of fun. But I got it done. So.
Yeah, Brett. My notifications come through as the Roadrunner. So she forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. So, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Liam.
Oh, are you guys ready for the lake day tomorrow?
Lake day tomorrow? No. I already have an Airbnb. Sweet. Awesome.
Hey, Drew.
Howdy, man. How's the food trailer coming along? Well, we got it to where when it rains, it won't leak.
We got everything straightened up, but we just haven't finished it all up, finished buttoning everything up and everything. Other priorities right now. So
yeah, Lily's bus came. And so I couldn't keep the kids away from it, so we ended up doing some work
hey,
on
Jamie.
it.
Hi, Greg.
I was actually working on a
Hello,
video
Judy.
of the food trailer today. So I'll have that out in a couple of days, probably. Yep. Judy, I hope you get to stop by and we get to see you.
That'll be awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Hi, Greg. Did Kylie answer me about Jonas?
I didn't see anything about Jonas.
How did his appointment go, Kylie? Nope, she didn't. Sup? Let's see if my slow internet can keep up. I'm out of hotspot data until March 6th.
Oh, so you're slow mode.
He's been watching too much YouTube while he's waiting for toes and stuff.
Pam, yes, Lily's bus is a different bus. It's she's got it's a old church bus, so it's the like Ford van front end with the big fiberglass body on the back, 6 window, I think.
I think so.
It's big. It's a pretty big bus. It's actually bigger than our bus.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. She will have the biggest bedroom out of everybody.
Which, of course, she's at the age where she has lots of toys.
Yeah, she has.
So she really needs it. So, and those videos will be coming out soon.
Yeah,
yes, too much
YouTube.
Yeah. Do you have a driveway cut in Arkansas? Yes, McKevin. There was already one there. Somebody pretty much from the front of the property, almost all the way to the back of the property, had already put a driveway in. So, yeah, we have access all the way through.
Wow, Kylie, at 5 years old, dang. They left Jonas in the classroom during recess all by himself.
Holy moly.
At 5 years old. I wouldn't be happy with that. Are y'all? I thought y'all were in Oklahoma City. I didn't realize y'all were in Maud.
I meant to say, are you guys ready for Leap Day tomorrow?
Oh. Just another day.
Yeah,
it's
just
one
another
that
day.
only comes along every so often.
I didn't even realize it. Is this leap year? Oh, I'll be darned.
Yeah,
I never even realized that. What app do you use for finding property lines? Does it cost to use it? Jeff, we used
OnX.
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 And it's a hunting app is what it is. But it's, like I said, it's not 100%. But it definitely was close enough that we knew that the property lines was way off whenever they started putting string lines up on the other property. So,
Kylie, that's awesome.
We gained, I'm going to say in some spots, we gained about 75 feet of property.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that surveyor, that was just an absolute blessing that we was able to find him and got that done. And that's thanks to Kevin over at O'Rourke's Littlefield.
Yeah. He's a genius.
Yeah.
Such a simple answer and we couldn't figure it out. Always gets a survey. Always, yeah.
Yeah.
We did not. I mean, we wanted to.
I mean,
we just did, but we didn't right out the gate.
Well, I mean, it was already surveyed, but it was just 4 corners.
Right, so we didn't know where the lines were because the lot kind of sits at an angle, and we did have a copy of the plat map that's filed with the county, but we were able to use that to find the 4 corners. But there's over 900 feet in between corner pins, and it's heavily forested, and so that was a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie said that teacher would never forget my face or voice. And we went to...
Bye, Kylie.
Bye, love you.
He didn't really say much. I mean, really, they didn't say anything. They just wanted to know if they was putting stakes out, markers out, and all that stuff. And that's really all they said.
We haven't actually met the neighbor that lives in between Jeff and us. The neighbor behind y'all made sure to come and tell me his lines were right. Yeah. We're not questioning his lines at all.
The one on the very back where the fence is yeah, that's
His line is actually, according to the survey, is probably 2 foot away from the line on his side.
yeah. So there's 2 foot in between his fence and the survey marker. So he's definitely good.
Ooh, Sheila, homemade pizza sounds good.
Jen makes some delicious homemade pizza.
I got a recipe from Leanne at the Mennonite Farmhouse.
Hey, Jesus Lord.
Pizza crust, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. I like to add like garlic and herbs to it just to give the pizza crust a little extra flavor.
Nomadic Cooker says his.
That's so funny. I think she already got out of here. That's our daughter.
That's awesome.
She's not biological, but
Hi, Jody.
But I've been her mama since she was 8 years old, so Wiley's got this whole his, mine, and ours and others going on.
Yeah. When did you do that, Jamie? Trying to cause trouble, ain't you?
Yes, she is. She probably wasn't nearly offended over your belly.
Well, Trish, the one that she got from Leanne, is amazing.
If you just look up, if you just go to the Mennonite Farmhouse YouTube channel and then look up pizza dough or pizza crust, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. She puts lemon juice in it. But yeah. Anywho, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, back on track. We haven't actually met the neighbors between us and Jeff.
Hi, Bobby.
Did get their phone number from the guy who sold us the land, though. And I had messaged them and said, hey, we're going to have our property surveyed. And if you guys want to be there, then you're welcome to join us. And they texted me back at like 1 o'clock in the morning and said, oh, well, great. What time? And, we'll try to be there. Well, the surveyor was there at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And so I called them and they didn't answer. So I sent them a text message and just let them know. And then it was several hours again before I had heard from them. So we haven't met them.
Stuart, I don't know. Is that something we can actually turn on, or is that something they have to turn on their side?
We should close caption. It's at the bottom of your screen. There, if you look at the bottom, well, I mean, if you're on a computer, I think if you're doing it on phone too, there's a button at the bottom. It's a little box and it has 2 C's in it, and it should be closed caption. Very deaf. We have a neighbor that's like that too.
Yeah, our neighbor's the same way.
But he should be getting his hearing aid soon.
Yeah.
He can only buy one. He said he has to save money to buy the other one.
Joe Cool, we've went through about 50 different versions, and I think we're just going to take a mixture of all that whenever we start. So, not really a set plan, I guess, but we have we kind of like a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one. So we're just going to take and put it all together that way. So Stuart, maybe, because I know you can close caption. Peter says that it's unavailable. So maybe you have to wait till it's posted. It's over and the rewatch basically, and then it has closed caption on it.
Judy said, I don't see it either.
Hi, Debbie.
I see it, but yeah, you're right. It's kind of grayed out, and it won't let me click on it.
Yeah, it won't let her click on it. So
maybe it's because it's live.
I know it will work whenever it's after the live is over, and it's, I don't know what you call that, but
a rerun.
You have to go rewatch it. I think it's got closed caption. You can turn the closed caption on then.
Judy says it's cold, so chili's on the stove and cornbread's in the oven. I made a pot of beans today, and I was thinking about making cornbread, but I haven't done it yet. Wiley
You was waiting for me to get home to make cornbread.
Wiley makes the best cornbread. I made the beans. You can make the cornbread.
Yeah.
I didn't even like cornbread until I tasted his, and then I'm like, okay, this isn't so bad. But I say it's cold here. It's 44 degrees.
Well, yeah, but
Which
I
is-
mean, whenever you're talking
yesterday, it was like
yesterday,
85.
yeah, yesterday it was 85, and today it's 44. Yeah, it's cold. It
Our-
feels cold.
Our fruit trees think it's spring already.
Yeah, I think because I think we got below freezing last night, and I think we're gonna get below freezing again tonight, and it's probably gonna wipe our freaking fruit trees out, and I hate it. Well, thanks, Annette.
Jamie said that it's stupid that hearing aids cost so much. He had tried some off of Amazon, but they just rang and they drove him crazy.
Oh my gosh, Mama Via, hoping you're okay.
He would get so frustrated with them. So finally, he scheduled an appointment and is having a custom one made.
Yeah, he what was it? I'm not sure if it was his insurance. It's his insurance, wasn't it? So he was able to get them for what, $500 a piece?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Still $500 is a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, all of our peach trees, our pear trees, our apple trees, everything's budding out, and some of them's got little blooms on them. And
our nectarine tree has little flowers already.
Man, I hate this frost coming.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, it was below freezing last night, and it's supposed to be below freezing again tonight. I'm not gonna, we've had late freezes before, and our fruit trees were okay, but I know it like drops blossoms, and then you don't get as many fruits and stuff off of it, but we haven't gotten any fruits off of any of ours yet anyway, and next year we will be...
Hi, Steve!
Or we'll probably have to wait until the fall to move our fruit trees, huh?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, if that's when you do it,
so,
transplant them.
Somebody, who was it? Joe Cool. So, Joe Cool, our fruit trees are still pretty immature right now. They're really small.
And to be honest with you, we've had goats. So our goats have trimmed the trees all the way down to a stump.
Yeah.
multiple times. And
So
they've come back. So the answer to your question is we would if we needed to, but they're still saplings. I mean, they're only, some of them we planted last year. Our plum and our nectarine are about 5 years old, but they have only, last year was really the only year that they got a chance to actually grow because the goats didn't eat them last year, or we didn't have goats in 2023. So, yeah.
Stuart, I'm sorry. Maybe we just don't know what we're doing, but I don't know how to turn it on. I don't know how to give you access to that. So
I don't know how to turn it on.
Somebody said, I think you pause the video and let it back up a little bit, and then it'll give you a closed caption. Maybe it's, being at live, it won't do that. I don't know.
I just rewound it, and it's not popping up for me.
I don't know.
Oh, chickens tried to escape and you hurt yourself. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's the chicken's fault. Hopefully moving soon, no garden this year. So maybe next year. Steve and Susie's homestead. Hello, guys. '78 in Georgia. Wow. Y'all have this window open.
I do. Yeah. It got really hot in here.
Oh. Because you made me build fire this morning.
You did perfect. It was when I added wood to it.
Oh. So it's your fault.
Yeah. So it's 44 degrees outside right now, and we have the windows in the house open because I put wood in the fireplace, and it got really hot in here.
That usually gets blamed on me, so yeah. I'm glad she took the blame this time.
Yeah, no, yours was perfect. It was when I looked over and noticed that it was almost empty, and I was like, oh, hey, I need to add wood to that. And then I did, and I added too much.
Pause the video.
Only comes when it's posted to your YouTube later.
So they said pause the video? Is that for us to pause the video?
Maybe pause
I don't
it.
know.
I paused it. Okay, wait, hang on.
Oh, what's that?
I reversed it and I paused it.
What's that?
That's to watch it on big.
Picture in picture.
Oh.
Hey, look at that.
Why didn't? That's weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
Formerly Steve's Woodworking. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. Are we ready to move? We're getting there, Rhonda. Or Is that run day?
I think mentally we're ready to be moved already.
Yeah, I wished I was there already.
But we have too much junk around here.
The pause may work on TV only. Yeah, I don't know. I'm.
Yeah, I don't usually use closed captioning unless I'm somewhere where I can't listen and I want to read it.
57 in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Someone else said 78 in Georgia.
Oh, so Sheila said for them they pause it and it'll throw the closed caption up. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm really sorry about that. I have no idea.
I think Stuart already left anyway, so.
I don't know what's going on. Look, I don't have any of this stuff down here that I normally have either.
Yeah, no.
Weird. Weird. We're not the most tech savvy people.
Yeah, no.
Now it seems like nobody's chatting. Either that or it's like behind or something.
Yeah, no. Are you on live chat? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Put a motor on it? Yeah. Then I might know what to do with it.
I just found your channel. Looking forward to watching you with the property.
Well, thanks, Dolores.
I am excited that you're going to follow along.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really interesting thing.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm so excited about our temporary living quarters and doing some of the things that I'm planning on doing for temporary for our camp, basically, that it might wind up being comfortable enough we just don't even want to build a house.
I'm going to have to push him.
Or I don't want to build a house.
More like you guys are going to be like, when are you going to build your house?
Yeah.
Keep Wiley going. We're going to make our temporary situation so comfortable that he's going to be like, let's just stay living like this. Hey, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
So, awesome. If you guys like seeing people build stuff from nothing, then you're in the right place.
Yeah.
If you want to see things built and be made to look fancy, you're in the wrong place. Because we aren't fancy people. And we try to recycle things, and we live on a small budget. And so generally the things that we build aren't always pretty, but they do work. And our house is literally going to be built out of old tires and dirt and stuff. So if you're looking for something super high class, like you might as well just not even watch, because you're going to be sadly disappointed.
Marble columns.
Yeah, okay. What?
Brett said I'm going to bring you some marble columns.
We can. I mean, as long as it's recycled, we have nothing.
I can make it work.
We have nothing against fancy things or people who like nice things. We just aren't going to go spend money and buy something like a marble column.
Yeah.
What's even the point of it? So.
Well, thanks, Patty. I appreciate that. I mean, when you're poor and you live out in the middle of nowhere, you've got to come up with ways to make stuff work.
Yeah.
And
Steve says that closed captions does not work on live streams. That's too bad. Don't feel bad. I need tech help. I asked my 6-year-old granddaughter.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. I'm about as tech savvy as a rusty shovel full of mud. Yeah, that's about, we're right there with you. Am I right, everybody? What?
Yes, Kim. The view on the top of the hill at our new place is awesome.
Yeah.
Someday I really would like to build some sort of a gazebo or deck up there where we can go and watch the sunrise.
By the time we get to that, we're going to be so old we ain't even going to be able to walk up there.
Okay, well then you're going to also have to build some sort of a lift system.
Escalator?
Yes, I have total faith that you can do it.
Well, I told you about building, how I was wanting to build an escalator to our house anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you could build one to the gazebo too. You just pull the chain like in a bus when you want to stop. And yeah. You're my kind of folks, and I'm glad I found you. Been watching Jeff for many years. Sweet! I think you're doing a great job of preparing your living situation before moving. Yeah, Pam, we're really trying because it's going to be a lot harder to do, I think, once we're there. I think it's easier
to get it done here.
Yeah.
And so the hardest part now is, of course, we've got the 2 kids' school bus, the big school bus. Then we've got Lily's bus. Then we're going to have our bus. And then we're going to have Michael's van that he's going to be living in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out, so do we take our bus over there first and leave the kids here? Or do we take the kids' bus over there first and leave the kids there?
Or they come back with us and don't have a bedroom or bed or anything.
Yeah, right. That's going to be that part of the logistical part of it's going to be the hard part.
Yeah.
Of course, we're only saying, if we took the kids over there and then come back to get our bus, you're talking about leaving them there one night.
For the day.
Yeah, for a day or something like that.
During the day.
Yeah.
But loved your survey video. Well, thanks. Were you laughing at me the whole time I was breathing hard and you felt like I was going to die?
That's why I tried to stay away from the camera where y'all wouldn't hear me breathing hard.
Dang, I'm getting kind of behind in comments. Let's see. Can't take those fancy things with you when you... Yeah, when it's our turn to go home.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Larry, you made it.
I don't know.
Hey,
I sent my grandpa home with some Taylor's Pride chewing tobacco in his pocket and everything else. Made sure he was all good and comfortable whenever we buried him.
Home is where you hang your hat. Yep. Of course, I never had much growing up, so I'm satisfied with the little things. Right.
Yeah,
me too. Mm-hmm.
Right.
We both grew up poor, too. And that's one of the reasons we don't try to make sure the kids have everything that they've ever wanted, because people who go through hardship and have to work hard for what they have appreciate life so much more.
The difference between me and Jen is I grew up poor and I worked my butt off whenever I was younger. And at one point in my life, I had that 6-bedroom, 3-bath, big massive home,
brand new iPhone, nice new car,
all that kind of stuff, and it's not worth it. I am happier now than I ever was then.
I've been too poor to have those things. I had a new car once. I get a new phone about every 5 years. Let's see. Wiley, I see an escalator and elevator in your future for sure. Patty said she loves Lily's bus.
Lord help me.
Yeah. Remember Gary from SLR used to build and manage zip lines? Oh, I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he could build us a zip line, but then Wiley could figure out how to make
put a motor on it and make it rotate.
So you go right back up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like a ski lift. I don't know who said that a while ago, but somebody said ski lift.
Whoop. It's jumping on me. I think you're doing a great job of preparing your living situation before moving. It will make it easier when you get there and less pressure to build quickly. You can take your time. Right.
Right.
My tree video is uploading. It will be ready in about 15 minutes, said Petty Jean Ritter.
Oh, hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out for it.
You need to watch Tiny Shiny Home. They are doing Earthbag. I have watched their stuff.
Yep, we have watched some of their stuff. Yep.
So I really like the bathroom that they built. We really like the concept of Earthship homes, but we're not super crazy about some of them are really extravagant.
Yeah.
Some of them are really, really pretty and extravagant, and that's just not us. So ours is gonna be a lot more basic.
Yeah. Dolores, Lily is 8.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter is 12. Emily is 14, and Mikey is 18.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of spread out, but yeah.
Take Michael there and leave him with the kids for a day, right?
Right.
Maybe Jeff will be there too.
Yeah.
Jeff could put him to work.
Yeah, we can just have Jeff babysit.
Are you planning to build a place for yourself or do a shed to home like Jeff's house. Right now we live in a shed to house.
Yeah, we live in a shed to house now.
We've been there, did that. Like, we want to build an earth home because we want to live a more sustainable lifestyle, and we would like to remain off grid. And part of that is making sure we have a way to stay cool and stay warm without electricity. And there's no better way to do that than to live underground.
Yep.
Plus, we live in Tornado Alley, so it'll also
storm shelter.
Yep. So make them hammocks out of sheets. We actually have a whole bunch.
We have a whole bunch of hammocks for the last 3 or 4 years. Every time me and Jen has ever took the kids out camping or anything, that's all we've ever done was hammock camped, and so we have hammocks.
Julia, I can't remember which one it was. Said I prefer the rustic earth ships. Yeah, ours will be a lot of like wood and rock and just natural materials.
Yep. Build a tram.
My dad used to tell the telemarketers selling vacuums, yes, you can come over and demonstrate on my dirt floors.
Yeah.
He had floors, but knew a poorer life. Never lived big. Yeah. That's funny. Some of those old dirt floors, though, you'd sweep them and you wouldn't know they were dirt.
Yeah.
Because they were so packed.
That's my first wife. We was we had a guy call us one day about installing I think it was ADT security system in the house, and while I was on the phone with him, I hollered back and I was like, hey, you think we ought to put windows in, where they can hook this security system up, and then we'd have to make the chicken stay out of the house, and all that. I was pretending to talk to my wife, and
that's so funny.
That guy hung up on me.
That's so funny. I saw a video earlier, and this guy had like a Colombian accent, and the credit card company was calling him, and he said, "No, that's free money. I'm not paying it back." And he's like, "It's your fault for sending me the credit card." And he just sounded all angry. It was so funny. Julia, okay, I was really close. Yeah, we really like reusing things. I like being able to look at something and be like, we built that for $20.
I'm sure if you guys, any of you guys that's followed us for very long, y'all know this. And anybody that pays any attention to any of our videos, if you look in the background, we have...
I try to cut it out as much as I can.
So, I guess it could be that I'm a hoarder, if that's what you want to call it. But... But whenever we go, people hire us to go clean up their property, and anything that I see that can be reused, I bring home. And I've got piles of stuff all around our property. Mm-hmm. But Jen knows, that if we want to go back here and build a chicken coop, I bet I've got the stuff out there to do it.
And I'm only kind of an enabler.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a little bit of an enabler.
Because I know he can do everything, and so I'm like, okay, if you say it's usable, then whatever, we'll take it home. But we actually just recently picked up almost 70, close to 70 IBC totes,
which I'm trying to sell some. But it seems, we've got some plans working in our heads that we're going to be using quite a few of them.
Our neighbor watched our live stream from Friday, and he messaged Wiley, and he was like, you're not going to be able to sell any of those because Jen's going to have a plan for every single one.
And we're getting there. Hi, Lindsay!
Lindsay! I do the same thing, but I try to hide my crap pile. Yeah. The problem is Wiley comes home with a trailer load of stuff. And he's like, okay, I need the trailer, so I'm just going to unload this stuff right here. And then we've got piles everywhere. And then I walk outside, and I'm like, dang, can't even walk through the yard. So then I got to move the piles to make a bigger,
Then you should start unloading my trailer for me.
Right, and then I could decide where it goes. And I wouldn't have to move it more than once. I clean up after you, why not? Oh, how much, Wiley? I need one.
Jamie? Who? Jamie? We'll talk about it, Jamie. Don't worry about it. We'll bring some whenever we come to Arkansas next.
We owe his cousin a couple dollars for them, but we'll give you guys.
Yeah, I'm actually paying. So my cousin is the one that got me hooked up with the company to haul them off, and I'm paying him $10 a piece. So we'll. I mean, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Who was that? They said that they love. Oh, Debbie said, I love to repurpose things. All of my things are used from yard sales and thrift shops. So I don't buy clothes new ever. I mean, the only thing we ever buy new is like socks and underwear. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else comes from the thrift store. Because I could get a pair of pants at the thrift store for like $5.99, or I could go to Walmart or any other department store and spend upwards of $30, $40, $50, $100 on that same pair of jeans. If they're still good, like, why spend all that money?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the only thing we ever get new is socks and underwear.
So, I mean, just a good example. Last night, I think it was yesterday evening, last night, whatever, we was talking about it. And I'm talking about building a water tower. So I'm going to put a couple of totes up on a water tower, and I'm going to hook them into our water system, so we have gravity feed water.
They are not food grade totes, no.
And I was telling Jen that I wanted to be able to pump, quickly pump water up to fill those totes. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it because we're not going to have electricity. And then I got to thinking about it. Well, it's been 3 years ago. The guy that I was working for had one of those gasoline-powered, like 2-inch pumps that, pump a lot of water. Well, he blew the motor up on it, and it's sitting up on top of the hill up here. I brought it home. He was going to throw it away, so I brought it home. I said, well, I might be able to use it. You never know. Well, 3 years later, here now, I'm going to use the pump and use it for what we need over there. I mean...
Yeah. Jamie, don't encourage me. Because I'm not even going to have room to put stuff until after we build our house.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go shopping because then I'll see all this stuff. I'm like, oh, that'd be so cute. And then not have a place to put
So, Jamie, this is all water-soluble, biodegradable soaps that was in it. So, I mean, it should be fine for any kind of water or water for a garden. I was even told by my neighbor over here that he used to get like 5-gallon soap bottles and spray wash them and use them to freeze his ice and stuff whenever he was out on his job sites. So, I mean, he says that if it's water soluble and biodegradable and all that stuff, that it's easily rinsed out and could be drinking water. I don't think we're gonna try that, but
we do have ideas for using some of these. We want to build like I don't know if you guys have seen them, but the walk-in outdoor showers out of those totes where you stack them on top of each other and then cut a door out and you turn it into a walk-in shower. We want to do that. We want to do rain catchment. We've talked about cutting them in half and using them as raised flower beds.
Exactly, Steve. You're exactly right. So I've got a 0-turn lawnmower, and I don't think we're going to be needing a 0-turn lawnmower down there.
Yeah.
And but the motor, everything, it's good. And I'm thinking that I'm probably going to use it. Maybe with a belt system and run 2 or 3 different things, not just that, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see. And I've got 2 or 3 gasoline motors laying around out here. I've got a diesel engine out here out of a reefer unit. I've got tons of motors and stuff. We've got a
couple different pool pumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got all kinds of junk. It's usable junk, though.
No, Steve, it wasn't used for poo. We done dirt work, and so whenever we would be rough grading something and we get big heavy rains, we just used it to pump the water off of the job site. It was never anything like that.
We're actually talking about it, I don't know when it'll happen, but building a homemade, water purifying system. So the way I've seen it is you build a box, and then there's moisture in there, and then the moisture gathers on the glass, and then it comes out, and so it's like distilled water. And we'll have that. We would like to do some sort of system like that. I don't know. We just have all of these really cool off-grid ideas that we'd love to try, but we'll see how many of them actually come to light. So,
or how long it takes to get it done.
Rinse them very well, and yes, you can drink out of them. Great for rain catching, for animals, and gardens. I'm really trying not to plant too much. It's really hard.
Bobby, if you would have asked me that a week ago, I would have told you yes. But the crusher is crushing probably the last 15 cars today. So, yeah. There you go on that one.
Yeah, sorry. Daylight $1 short. Found out Pine Grove, Arkansas has a bunch of nice thrift shops and antique stores. Let's go, Jamie, and anyone else want to go. I'll join y'all when
we get there. Yeah.
And after I have money to spend, which in my whole experience as an adult I've never really had extra money.
Brett, absolutely. We have one in Oklahoma City, and I just heard they opened up one here in Shawnee about a week ago.
We haven't been there yet.
I haven't been there yet, but we've been to the one in Oklahoma City, and oh my goodness, yes, they are absolutely worth every penny to go over wherever you got to go.
You can get windows really cheap. A lot of times they have insulation or cabinets. You can go in and get recycled like outlets or any kind of lighting you need for your house. They also have new stuff like rugs, and they have like secondhand furniture, tools. I don't even know. They have so much stuff.
Hi, Barbie, and welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Have you looked at
new to our
Ram
channel?
pumps?
Thank you.
Yeah, Steve. Yes. We'll see where it goes. I mean, it's one of those things, you know. Camping cage free. Hi.
Hey, Ford dude.
And Tony. Hi, Tony. I seen you a while ago, but I was running my mouth and I forgot to say hi. So hi, Tony.
I missed Tony. Sorry. J and B. The restores here in Kansas City are great. I know we have a couple in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Amy just said that. Howdy, y'all. We actually have 2 of them here in OKC. Yeah.
So there's one that's pretty much mostly recycled stuff, or it's like older windows. You can go in and get drawers and all kinds of stuff. But the one south of the city, kind of closer to Moore, it seems like when I went there, it's all brand new stuff. It's like walking into a department store, and they didn't have as much of the windows and building stuff. It was more tools and
I know the one up there on Broadway
things.
Is awesome. Ain't that Broadway? Yeah, Broadway. Mm-hmm, yeah. It's awesome.
I went to I had a doctor that was right across the street from the restore, and so Wiley would drop me off and he'd go over to the restore.
Yeah.
And come back and be like, "Look at all this cool stuff I got. I only spent $30." That's where we've gotten quite a few windows for our house there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Patty, I was actually told, now, you know, you take this or leave it. Hi, Donna!
Oh, hello, Donna.
You can take this or leave it. I don't know, but I was actually told the way my neighbor cleaned his out. And he had a friend that had a laundromat. And the guy had like these 5-gallon jugs that was, or 2.5-gallon, I don't know, whatever. But he said that they used, what did I say? Dang it.
Like acetone or something?
Not acetone.
Paint thinner, something like that.
Like paint thinner. He said that they would spray paint thinner inside those, I can't remember exactly what he said now. But anyway, he said he would spray it inside and then use a pressure washer and wash it out, and he would drink out of them. Not sure how that goes, but he said he'd done it for a long time.
Ford Dude wants to know how much of your junk you're moving with us. Tony, they do have a lot in there.
So, I'm thinking that I'm going to use this property for a junk storage area. And we're just going to come get it as we need it.
Yeah. That's part of the problem is we're trying to decide what we need to take with us right away and what we can leave here. Because we don't really have any space to make a junk pile in Arkansas. The only place we have cleared is going to be our staging area for our building supplies and also where we're going to be living at. And so we don't want to junk up our new yard right away. But it's a couple hour drive from here to there. So if we really need something, we can come get a load of stuff.
Brent says, move it all, please. All your junk. I'm assuming he must want to go kind of pilfer. Yeah.
Amy, we're going to be using tires. Probably not earth bags. We'll be using tires.
Yeah, we're going to be using tires, not earth bags. I have looked extensively into the earth bag stuff, and I think it's a really good idea. But I can get paid to haul tires off. I have to buy earth bags. So I think we're going to be doing it with tires. Put all your junk here. I mean, so...
Is Deborah going to be okay with that?
So, this is just the kind of the stuff that we've got, guys. I've got literally a reefer unit, off of a semi-trailer. So, the diesel reefer unit that mounts on the front of a semi-trailer. I've got one sitting out here. Just, it was given to me, so I brought it home.
And it still turns over.
And
so
it still,
works.
Yeah, it runs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the heck?
We could probably have 1,000 acres, and Wiley would have it filled with stuff. So,
Debbie, we are hoping to be able to hang on to this place indefinitely. We have so many kids.
Between mine, ours, and others, we've got 12.
Yeah. So so it's we really feel like if at all possible, we're going to keep this place here in Oklahoma also.
Jody, I absolutely love those pictures you've been sending me. Those houses are stupid awesome. They are so beautiful. I'm not going to get my hopes up and imagine us having anything that fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are, so I don't know about today, but I know you sent her some pictures yesterday of like the staircases and stuff.
Oh, they're so awesome.
Oh man, that's just beautiful. But I don't even know that we have any trees big enough to do that stuff. I mean,
yeah, no. I was like, where do they even get a tree big enough to cut a slab and then lay like a queen size bed on it?
Yeah,
that's awesome. But like, how much did that cost?
They must be overseas somewhere.
Yeah. Four Dudes said that we have a tractor. You could make a spot to hide a lot of your junk in the woods.
So, James, I don't have the trailer. I just have the reefer unit off the front of the trailer.
Simple economy. It pencils out to a win-win, yes.
Yeah. Place wall. I have a lot of tires. Whoops. I have a lot of tires if you want to come. Georgia and get some for free. So, my uncle, what I was talking about earlier, he buys and crushes, he just buys and stockpiles cars and then he crushes them. Well, before he crushes them, he takes aluminum wheels off, so then he takes the tires off the wheels. Well, he has to pay $1 per tire to have somebody haul them tires off. So he will pay me $1 per tire to haul his tires off. So, I mean, that's a win-win, guys.
Some other places pay $5 per tire to have them hauled off. So
that's a win-win. I mean...
And we can have the ability to pick through and take the ones that we want and leave the ones that we don't. J and B said you need to open your own restore. Wiley doesn't want to share his junk.
Yeah, no. Hey, Jen and Wiley, are you getting ready to move from...
You could make a place to live out of a semi-trailer.
From North Carolina? We're actually in Oklahoma.
Right.
Gary. So we're in Oklahoma now, and we're moving to Arkansas.
Hopefully the beginning of April. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So I'm going to buy a cave and move into
junk and go to Lindsay's house.
Patty, that would be so awesome to live in a cave. That would be so cool.
I would give anything to live in a cave.
Drew, I'm pretty sure you don't have a lot of room left at Lindsay's house.
I'm just wondering if we're even going to be able to get this bus I've got to take over there. at your house? Toads for flower beds.
Well, Larry, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to, I wouldn't bother growing flowers at all until I learned about companion planting and how the flowers attract bees, and then it all works and symbiotico and works together and whatever. So, guaranteed I will be growing more food than flowers. But.
Oh, you hush, for dude. Nobody asked for your opinion. You're in the wrong place to be talking like that. Dude, you spelled patina wrong.
Go Chevy. That's funny. So, flowers are good for the food, or food for the spirit, right?
And we plant some flowers in our gardens because, of pest control. There's a lot of, flowering plants that is pest control for your garden. So.
Right. Yes, James. Yeah, there are a lot of.
Oh, that's what I was just saying.
Apparently, we had tornadoes in Ohio about 4 a.m. All I seen was lightning.
Oh, wow. I seen, what was it, yesterday evening, I was watching Ryan Hall, y'all, and seen that, I think it was Indiana was having a lot of, Illinois was having a lot of bad weather up there.
Ford dude said he's a Ford man and proud that ours might smoke like hell, but at least they run.
I know better. I've seen a picture of your Chevrolet.
We've got 137 people in here and 90 thumbs ups. If y'all wouldn't mind, please hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Tamara, exactly. That's kind of where we're going with what we're doing. Yeah, dog catcher wins the chat. Yeah.
Have a cave, beehive, and fresh honey for breakfast. Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, that tree that we had, Detroit got hit last night. Dang. With tornado, I had seen that it was headed kind of towards that direction. We, last time we were at our property,
I've got to figure out, because they ain't going to stay in that long like that.
So they'll
we've got to
probably
figure
swarm
something
this
out.
spring,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of afraid that we'll miss them. Man, it hammered down here in Ohio this morning.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, normally we get that kind of weather here, but we just got a lot of rain. I mean, we just got a lot of wind. It didn't even rain.
No, Jamie, they're not any of them close to us. I actually have a little niece that lives up in the Panhandle, and I know they're bad up there in that area, but nothing close to us that I've heard about yet. Anyway. Yeah.
I use empty coffee cans, plastic for pots for my house plants. I want to use 5-gallon buckets for growing veggies. That's awesome. So I've got some big mineral tubs for cattle. I've only got 4 of them, and I have lemon trees planted in them right now with some herbs and stuff surrounding them. I've also got some big pots that I have some pepper plants planted in. I took suckers off of my tomato plants before they froze last year, so I've got tomato plants that are, yay tall already, that are starting to flower, and I have to go out there and pick the flowers off them because they're really scrawny. They wouldn't hold up a cherry tomato without falling over at this point. I really need to go out there and put a fan on them.
There's a whole class of insecticides based on chrysanthemum flowers.
Huh.
We'll have to look into that. Hey, Rachel.
I'm all about organic gardening. I won't put... Nature does its own thing, and I'm not going to put a bunch of pesticides on our food. We get enough of that from the store-bought stuff. Just drove to Tucson to get hubby's staples removed. Listening, but we'll be driving soon again, 3 hours back home. Dang. Have a safe drive, Rachel.
Yeah, see, Ford dude, now that's number 2 that I know for sure you've got. White Rock's using the lick tubs. Yeah, those we have quite a few of those. Matter of fact,
I've only got 4.
Well, we've used them for waters and stuff.
We might have a couple more around here that we had for the cows and stuff, but yeah, we're probably gonna end up using a bunch of those IBC totes for that. We'll just cut them in half and then do kind of hugelkultur style in them.
Yeah, Glenn and Shannon,
my second act.
We had we planted over 200 marigolds in our garden last year.
Mm-hmm.
For that reason too. Yeah.
We had a lot of marigolds last year.
Hope hasn't taken over the world since I got here. Before I got here. Be safe, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel, you be safe while you're driving.
I've got 6 Chevys all together, but I have like 17 Fords. Most of them are Mustangs.
There you
go. We've only got a couple minutes before Mama V goes live. Thanks, Jean.
Mine's way up there.
So before we go,
yeah, boy, that went by fast.
Yeah, it did go by fast. Mint is a good pesticide too.
We put mint all over the garden last year too.
Yeah, which they say not to do, but I was like, whatever. I like mint.
We did it.
And I'll do it again at our new place. And we really want to build a food forest. I mean, the trees that we have need to produce food. One of my biggest goals this year, especially after we move, is to learn more about foraging. I know some stuff that's edible, but I'd really like to have a broader knowledge of things that we can eat.
Yeah.
Because in emergency, like, we've got a stockpile of food at the moment, but it probably would last us maybe 6 months.
If that.
Because we have a large family.
Yeah, because of our family.
And so the biggest thing is going to be foraging. And depending on what kind of thing happens, it's... Oh, hey, Jody, thanks.
Cog Hill Farm, honey. Oh, my gosh. Thanks, Jody.
I hope you have a great night. Lavender, onions, and garlic. I have onions and garlic and strawberries already growing in our garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have catnip and a bunch of other herbs and stuff that we had planted. I had a convertible Mustang once. It was actually my first car. It wasn't nothing fancy.
I had one that almost caused me a divorce. I should have just let it because it happened anyway.
Oh, hey. Ants won't cross a mint border around where you park your outdoor trash can.
Oh,
so I know snakes don't like mint either. So maybe we should just plant mint all over where we're going to live at.
Yeah.
And then we can keep the snakes and ants away.
Flies don't like basil.
Well, I like basil. So I always plant way more basil than I need because it's another one of those really good companion plants that deters all the bad bugs. So
I had a 5.0 convertible Mustang Fox body that I bought for $800, and it just dang near caused me a divorce. And it was it was mint. It was like beautiful car, inside and out. Top worked. Top was in perfect shape. Ran and drove great. 5.0 5-speed. It was awesome. And I wound up having to sell it because it almost caused a divorce. Like I said, I should have let it happen then.
I wouldn't divorce you over a car. Old timers used to plant mint around the footings. That's good to know. Charlene's heading over to Mama V's. Good night. So is Jamie.
Bye, Charlene. Bye, Jamie.
The Romans figured the basil thing out. Well, then it's tried
how about
and true.
That? Yeah, I'd say it must work.
They've been using it for a few thousand years. Love my 94 F-150. Well, it's about that time.
Yeah, it looks like it's Mama V's about to go.
If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please do that before you leave.
Give us a thumbs up on your way out, guys.
Yep.
And we're probably going to get off here. So
go check out some of Wiley's sawmill videos.
Sounds like I'm going to have to do some cornbread.
Yes. Because you do it so good. He forges every night in the fridge.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, we're going to get off here. Mama V's going live. We'll go say hi over there while we finish
Night, Sherry.
dinner. Yep. Oh, yeah. By the way, anybody who's still in here, we go live on Working with Wiley, his channel, on Fridays at 4 p.m. Yeah. 4 p.m. Fridays, 4 p.m. Wednesdays here. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed evening. See ya. Ruined cornbread for everyone.
Put a motor on it.
We love y'all. And we will see you guys in a couple of days. Yeah.
Oh, lucky 7. We've got a 70 model Dodge Sportsman RV full-time living in Rhode Island. Oh, wow.
Heck yeah. Thanks for stopping by. But now the live's over. So
Now it's Mama V's turn, so we're going to have to step aside and let her go on. And,
over at Possum Run Homestead.
Yep.
She's next on the family night. But we will see y'all later.
Bye, Des. Bye, y'all.